Now in this lecture, we are going to work on user avatar, that is user's profile picture. Now inside backend, I'm just going to open app.js, and here whatever packages we have installed, I'm just going to import all the packages. Import file upload from express file upload. And then below this, we are going to use this middleware app.use. Inside this, we are going to pass file upload. So using this middleware, we can easily handle file uploads in our Express application. And also, this will make us easy to retrieve whatever uploaded files we are having. Easily, we can retrieve all the data in our backend. And in this way, we are going to use our middleware. Now, once entire setup is done, open user controller.js, and inside this, I'm just going to import Cloudinary. So exact same thing, what we have imported in server.js, I will copy, and here I'm just going to paste. And here we are having register function, and whenever we are registering user, we also need avatar. But from body, we are only accessing name, email and password. But from this body, we are only accessing name, email and password. Now what we want? We also want avatar. So here we will pass avatar. And below this, I will be creating one variable, const. I will give the variable name as my cloud. I will give capital C. And for this, I will be writing await. And in front page, what code we have seen for uploading the images, exact same thing we are going to write it here. As soon as we write Cloudinary, we are having lot of methods. We want uploader. So I'm just going to access this uploader. And from this uploader, what we have to do? We have to upload the image. So we are having another method upload. We will access that method. And what we have to upload? We have to upload our avatar. So whatever data we have to upload, that property we have to pass as the first argument. Second, we will be passing some options. So inside the account, in which folder we have to store all these images. So here I will be creating folder property, and inside this I will pass the folder name as avatars, and some optional properties with I will be giving 150, and then I will be giving crop to be scale. These are some of the optional properties which you can pass. So in this case, when we upload the image, we will have, you will see width to be 150 and crop to be scale. Crop scale means whatever image we are uploading, if you want to see in Cloudinary interface, whatever width we have given, accordingly it will resize and adjust to that width. So that is the reason we are passing all these values. Now come back to Cloudinary. Here on this left side, we are having multiple options. I'm just going to click on this programmable media. Inside this, we are having Media Explorer. Click on this. Here, I will click on new folder, and folder name, I'm just going to give avatars, and then click on save. Okay, whatever folder name we have passed in the code, exact same folder I have created. Now whatever images I will upload, all the images will be present inside this folder. Okay, once we have set up entire Cloudinary, now what we will do, come to registration. This is our project. I will click on sign up here. Now here we are just going to register new user. I will give the username as seema@gmail.com. Okay, let us see if it is working or not. Password, I will write this. Choose file. I have selected this profile picture. I will click on sign up. Okay, nothing is happening. Let's wait. You can see after some time I got registration successful. And why it was taking some time? Because for uploading the image in Cloudinary, it has taken some time. Now I will refresh once. I will open this avatars folder. Now you can see whatever image we have uploaded successfully, we are able to see that image. So in this way, we are going to work on this registration. And also, let me just inspect this. Again, I will click on this. I will register new user. I will give the username as Sita. Email, I will write sita@gmail.com. Password, okay, let me give 7 digits. I will select this image. Click on sign up. Now let's see what happens. I got user validation failed. Password should be greater than 8 characters. Previously, we had some weird results, but now everything is working fine. I will be writing 8. Now what I will do, before clicking on submit, I will just come to register.jsx. So here inside this, we have already accessed this loading state. Let me just scroll down. We have already accessed this loading state. I will copy, and here we are having sign up button. This entire thing I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode. So if it is loading, what I will do, here I will write signing up, and inside else I will write sign up. Okay, if it is loading, then I will just show this text in the button, or else I will simply show sign up. Now you can see sign up will be displayed. As soon as I click on this, I am having signing up, and once the image is uploaded, here I will have registration successful. I am having all the information. Again, I will refresh this. Now in Cloudinary, we will have that profile image. Successfully, we have set up Cloudinary, and also we are able to register user, and all the images, whatever we are giving, that images are present in Cloudinary account. But now let me just click on this image. Inside this, you can see we are having public ID, and we are having this image URL. So inside the backend, in place of this data, we should just access that entire information. So I'm just going to remove, and here I will be passing this my cloud. From there, we are just going to access this public ID. And for this URL, I will remove this entire thing. And from my cloud, I'm just going to access secure URL. These are the properties which we get from Cloudinary. Once we have this data, only then whatever URL we are having for the image, we can access that image. Now let me just open database. Click on this e-commerce users, and here you can see, let me just refresh once. So I have registered with Seema, and I have registered with Sita. And if I open avatar, whatever data I have given in backend, that data is displayed. But now I have saved public ID and URL. So again, I will just register new user. So here I will give the name as Rima. Email, I will write rima@gmail.com. Password, I will be giving. I will select this profile. Click on sign up. Okay, let's wait. Image is uploaded, and I am having registration successful. Now I will open database. Here we are having Sita. Let me refresh. Now below this, I am having Rima. Now if I open avatar, you can see public ID will be stored, as well as URL of the image will be stored. So once we have this entire URL, easily we can access the URL, and we can display user profile in our website. So now what I will do, I'm just going to delete all the users, and I'm just going to register with the new users, for which we will have profile picture as well. I will delete, and also I have deleted. Now I will come to Cloudinary. From here also I will be deleting these images, but later on we are not going to perform in this way. If we are deleting user profile, then from Cloudinary also we are going to destroy the images. But now I'm just going to register new users. Here I will write Khanam, and this email ID will be admin in our application, khanamtestad@gmail.com. Password 1 to 8. Choose file. I will select the file. Click on sign up. Okay, I have registered one user. Again, I will register another user. For this, I will give the name as Seema. Email, I will write seema@gmail.com. Password, choose file. I have selected this file. Click on sign up. Come to Cloudinary, refresh once. Now you can see we are having both the users, and also I will come to database, refresh once. I am having two users, and for this admin, I will change the role to admin. So here I will be writing admin and then click on update. So this will be the admin and this will be normal user. And for both, we will have public ID and URL. And using this URL, we can easily display the image in our application.